Hi, I'm going to make some California rolls today. I have all these ingredients ready. First thing is this seaweed. Seaweed. In Japanese, it's called nori. And this one, and I have bamboo mat covered with saran wrap or plastic wrap. And the two ingredients or three, the crab meat. I am using shredded crab meat, but there are two other different kinds. One is a flake, and the other one is sticks. So if you use the sticks, you can just split into two pieces, and you can just use two pieces for just one California rolls. And then for this one, I'm gonna use the thinly sliced some cucumbers as well. Okay, and then for garnish, I'm gonna use some fried onions. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed out the avocado as well. Three ingredients, and one is a crab meat and avocado, and number three is cucumbers. Okay, and then garnish with some fried onions and spicy mayonnaise and eel sauce. Okay, so for this sushi nori, nori is a Japanese language. Again, this is a seaweed wrap, and I have two different sides. One is rough side, and the other one is shiny side. So on this bamboo mat, you want to have the shiny side down. Okay, and now when you purchase some like half cut seaweed or full cut as well, but for California rolls, you will use half cut. So if you have leftover, make sure you put it in a Ziploc, seal tight, and store in the freezer. Otherwise, you will lose the flavors, and they become soggy. Okay, so I'll take some rice for this California rolls, and I'm using just a medium grain rice. You can use a short grain rice, but short grain rice is a little pricey, a little more expensive, so you can use this regular medium grain rice, but not sweet rice. Sweet rice is too sticky. Okay, so in order for you to season, I'll use this sushi seasoning. You can buy at a store, but you can make it at home too. So basically, I'm gonna eyeball it. This one is actually just vinegar and sugar. So you can make it at home. And then to mix it, do not smash it down with this side, to try to use the side to break your rice. And this is a personal preference, so you can add a little more of sushi seasoning if you want sweeter. But this is just right. Okay, now I'm gonna put it on my sushi rice. You can use a spatula, rice spatula, and make sure you spread it well. Okay, I'm gonna move it over so you can see well. Okay, you can use your spatula to spread your rice, but you'll notice lots of people, the sushi chefs in the sushi restaurants, they use their own hands. So the way you would do, just take some water and spread your rice evenly. You don't want to make it thick. If it is too thick, you cannot roll because you have only this much space to roll. So try not to be too greedy and make it even and cover well with your rice. So you don't want any black spots because we are going to flip this Japanese sushi roll. It's different from Korean roll. Korean roll we are not going to flip, but Japanese one we are going to flip it. So you don't want any black spots. Okay, so once you're ready, okay, let me just fill up a little more here. Okay, once you're ready, okay, I'm going to flip it. Just like this. Okay, so this is how I flipped. Okay, now I'm gonna put 3 ingredients: crab meat, a little below center line. Again, let's not be too greedy. If you put too much ingredients on your nori, you cannot roll it. So about this much will do. Nice and even, okay? So just like this. Okay, and then avocado. I'll take some butter knife and slice just like this. Soft ingredients, you might want to put it towards you. Oops, okay, some bad part, I'm gonna take it out. If you have any leftover of avocados, then you can use some lemons or lemon juice so they don't become dark. Okay, and then this cucumber I'm gonna cut into maybe 3 pieces and put it right here. But make sure you take out the seeds. And I want very thin slices, just like this. Okay, now I'm ready to roll. And take your 2 thumbs. Okay, let me just move over a little so we can see better. Okay, so I'm gonna use my 2 thumbs to lift my bamboo up, and this end of nori is going to land right here. You don't want to go too far out. If you go too far out, you cannot glue. You cannot glue your roll. So 2 thumbs underneath the bamboo, and the rest of the fingers push your other ingredients towards you, and I am going just like this, landing, and still my bamboo is lifted. Okay, and then hold your roll just like this and give it a squeeze. Okay, and then if you forget to squeeze, then everything will fall apart later. So be careful. Make sure you give it a squeeze. And then the bamboo, I'm gonna pull it out as you roll. With one hand, you pull out your bamboo. The other hand is still holding your roll. Give it a squeeze. Pull it out. Another squeeze. Pull it out. Squeeze. Until you finish. Okay? This is how you roll California rolls. And make sure your seams down, just like this. Okay, now in order for you to cut this, you have to just have some water ready and dip your knife into water and have water run down, so it'll be a lot easier to cut. Okay, you can cut from one side to the other, just like this, but I'll show you how to cut in Japanese restaurants. Lots of chefs, they cut it this way. But you can make only 8 pieces. So if 8 pieces are too big for you, you can still cut it thinly. Okay? And then take it over and then cut one more time. Just like this. And then more water. If they stick together, you can go ahead and just cut one by one, just like this. But make sure you don't push it down. If you push it down, all these ingredients will fall apart. Okay? So you can cut it just like this. Or you can cut it together. So I'm gonna do the plating. Okay, I have some fried onions made, so it's up to you. If you like it, you can decorate your Japanese sushi roll. And then we have some spicy mayonnaise. And this is eel sauce. It's not made out of eels, so people just use it for eels. That's why they call it eel sauce. But taste is very similar to teriyaki sauce. So I'm gonna serve with some pickled vegetables. Okay, here. Okay, this is it. Enjoy your California rolls. Thank you.